Station 2. Jesus is betrayed. Matthew 26:47-56. While he was still speaking, Judas, one of the 12, arrived. With him was a large crowd armed with swords and clubs, sent from the chief priests and the elders of the people. Now the betrayer had arranged a signal with them. "The one I kiss is the man. Arrest him." Going at once to Jesus, Judas said, "Greetings, Rabbi," and kissed him. Jesus replied, "Do what you came for, friend." Then the men stepped forward, seized Jesus, and arrested him. With that, one of Jesus' companions reached out for his sword, drew it out, and struck the servant of the high priest, cutting off his ear. "Put your sword back in its place," Jesus said to him, "for all who draw the sword will die by the sword. Do you think I cannot call on my Father, and he will at once put at my disposal more than 12 legions of angels? But how then would the scriptures be fulfilled that say it must happen this way?" In that hour, Jesus said to the crowd, "Am I leading a rebellion, that you have come out with swords and clubs to capture me? Every day I sat in the temple courts teaching, and you did not arrest me. But this has all taken place, that the writings of the prophets might be fulfilled." Then all the disciples deserted him and fled. Jesus, you were betrayed by one of your own core followers, someone you poured your heart and soul into. He sold you out for a few dollars. And when the soldiers came to arrest you, they expected a fight. You had to remind them that you had more firepower than they could ever imagine, angels of heaven available to save you. But you didn't want that. By not saving yourself, you made a way for the salvation of us all. And how can it be? How could you allow it, Jesus? It's easy to forget that Judas wasn't the only one to turn on you that day. All the disciples deserted you, and I have deserted you too. There have been times when it was easier, more convenient, or less frightening to distance myself from you. And even though I like to think I would have stayed, the truth is that I don't know if I would have responded any differently. Oh Lord, you showed restraint, allowing yourself to be taken. And I thank you for not saving yourself, that I might find salvation and freedom through your binding and condemnation.